Good morning. Today is Friday. I got up with a start because I forgot to set my alarm. And I heard the babies like calling this morning. I was like, oh crap. I gotta get there and let them babies out. So that's what I did. I went and checked on all the babies. Everybody's fine. Everybody has food. Everybody has water. I'm exhausted. Yesterday was a big day. Me and Sean got up, got ready, and went to town. And so let's go get our marriage license today. We haven't picked a date yet. So, alright. We went and got our marriage license, which means we have 60 days to get married. We don't know when in that 60 days it's going to happen. But sometime between now and July 1st, I will be Sarah Courtney. So, then we went and picked up my wedding dress. It's so pretty. It's more stage than cathedral. It's more, show than sanctimonious. It's more sequins than it is lace, which is good. So, we did not get married yesterday. Everybody, thank you for the congratulations. We got our marriage license yesterday, which means that we're getting married soon. But that's the step, So, we're getting married sometime between now and July 1st, because that's how valid the marriage license is. So, we've got to do it sometime in between a comedy show in Eagleville, Tennessee, a Big Damn Music Jam on the 14th. And if you are not at 3rd and Lindsley on May the 14th for this big, huge show and announcement, you're going to miss country music history. You need to be at that show. It's a free show, 3rd and Lindsley, 6 o'clock, May the 14th. It's a Wednesday night, the Big Damn Music Jam. You need to be at that show. That's all I'm going to say. You need to be at that show. You need to be there, okay? And then we are in Freedom Rally. We're at the Freedom Rally in Eagle Point. And, Silver Point, Sarah Beth. Silver Point, Freedom Rally. And then we're off to the races. We're out west. So, we got to run. We got to do this stuff. We got to go fast. We got to get this stuff done. I also have to finish building my flower box there, because I got all these herbs I got to put into the soil. I got lemon balm and flat leaf parsley and oregano and English thyme and lavender and rosemary. Did I already say rosemary? Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot. You got to get them in the dirt. So Sean's got to get up and fix that box this day. But I did go buy my wedding dress yesterday and my earrings. And my long line underwear and my girdle. Because let's get serious. I can't get married without lycra on these thighs. It's raised better than that. So, stay tuned. Like, now's the time to subscribe. So you can know when stuff's happening. Because only the subscribers are going to know when all the details are. You'll know when it's over with unless you're there when it happens. You never know. So, oh, Lord, it's going to rain. My jaw's hurt. I thought my granny was always making that up. She's like, my knees hurt, my head hurts, my hip hurts. And I was like, and now that I'm older, it hurts right here where my sinuses click and my jaw will click. People have asked us if we're registered. If you want to send us a wedding gift, we are accepting Rural King, Tractor Supply, or Amazon gift cards. Not even Amazon. Rural King and Tractor Supply. Can you register at Tractor Supply for a wedding? Seems like you should be able to. Maybe I'm the first person ever that's registered at Rural King and Tractor Supply for a wedding registry. They should give me one of them guns and I'll just be like chicken feed, corn, scratch grains, sunflower seeds, the mealworms that are way too expensive for me to buy every week. But oh my God, they love them. It's like me with cigarettes. Like, I just want to be like, okay, fans, I love you. Please come to a show and give me $5. Or send me a Tractor Supply gift card for our wedding present because we got animals to feed now. And yesterday I messed up. I went to my Tractor Supply because I was out of dog food and I was all dressed up. And can I just say I love Kim and Damien and Connie and Bruce. And Emma had to go back to, she went to the chiropractor and she's left us and I don't know what to do about her. Like, I left her and now she's gone. Like, I love my little Tractor Supply family. So, I went in and saw them and they got a new run of Baney straight runs. Which, you know, you can't tell if they're boy or girl. And so far, every Baney I've got has been a rooster. You're meaner than shit. So, anyway, Sean bought me 4 little baby silkies. So now we have Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, and Sophia. 4 little silkies. They got the feathered feet, the 5 toes, and everything. Little silkies. Whenever they get Banies in, that's when you can, like, kind of pick and choose. Because if you know your breeds and you know how to identify them, you can get the good ones. So I got 4 little silkies, so now I'm already have some friends. And Tammy and Tommy are too small to put out in the run yet because the big chickens keep picking on them. But they keep trying to fly to the brooder. So I think I'm going to have to make me a turkey trot. Yeah. And we lost Tommy yesterday. Oh my God, he flew out. I was so worried. If you saw the reel, oh my God, I was so worried. But we found him. He's fine. But you know how it is when one of your youngins gets out in the yard, you don't know where he's at for a minute. It's fine. Just caused me a little bit of panic. But I do need to finish this window box today. That's on the list of things to get done. We got to get the Koopa Cabana pole set today. We got to go get some Quikrete. And, so yeah, everybody was asking us, are y'all registered? Or do you want something for your wedding? Yeah. Tractor Supply or Rural King gift cards. Or if anybody works at Tractor Supply and Rural King and they want to give me an endorsement, I'd also do that. Because I'm at the point now where I'm thinking about putting in my application just for the discount. You talk about writing stuff for days, working at a Tractor Supply for a couple of days. I'm sure I'd have all kinds of stories for my stand-up. But if you haven't got your tickets for the May 22nd show, that's a Thursday night in Eagleville, Tennessee. That's right outside Nashville at a place called the Grindstone Cowboy. And I'm there with Joe Denham. If you have not got those tickets, get them now because there's only going to be like 50 of them, period. It's a little tiny show. So if you don't get your ticket, you're going to miss it. So get your ticket. And check out SarahBethTerry.com for all the updates. We got stuff May the 14th, May the 22nd, May the 28th through the June 1st. CMA Fest is June the 4th. And we're playing in Lexington. We're playing in somewhere else that weekend. And then the new single comes out. So, like, lots of stuff coming up. And then somewhere in the next 60 days, me and Sean are going to get married. Lord, Sarah, too much to do. I'm tired. And everybody's asked me all week if I'm sick or something because I ain't done my hair and makeup. No. It's first thing in the morning. I just got up and worked with the chickens and fed my animals and plants. And I sit down and have a smoke break with you. Sometimes I'm all dressed up for the day because I got shit to do. And sometimes all I'm doing is this. So, but the cool thing about it is I'm honest with you. This is who I am. Wrinkles, chipped nail polish, you know, probably still popcorn kernel in my tooth from eating it yesterday, you know. But I'm not perfect. I'm not a shining example for anybody to mold their life around. I'm just another friend who's dealing with this bullshit like you are, who happens to sit on the porch and smoke and talk about it. And if you were my next door neighbor, you'd be sitting right here with me. So I wouldn't dress up if you were my next door neighbor. We're friends. If we was going out to dinner or something, I'd throw on some lipstick and some mascara, but you're coming to my house, I'm probably not going to have on a bra. You're lucky I got my teeth in. No, we have not set a wedding date. We have some options, but we only have 60 days. So if you want to keep up on all of that stuff, subscribe, because every dollar that you spend to subscribe to me goes to feed my chickens. Now we got 62 mouths to feed. 65 mouths to feed. 66 if you count the squirrel who keeps eating all my damn sunflower seeds. I'm talking to you. You're looking at me. Good morning. You're welcome here. Just don't steal. He's looking at me. Help yourself. I set you some out there. There's some corn too. But don't be sneaking around here at my house. Go ahead. Go on. I think I can talk to animals. And when I talk to them, they do what I say, so maybe I can. I don't know. Like, I just said that whole spiel to that squirrel, and he sat there and looked at me. And now he's just sitting there having his breakfast, minding his business. I don't even know if you can see him. Now, you can't see him from this angle because I'd have to get it, and I don't want to. But no, everybody's like, who are you trying to be? I'm not trying to be anything. In the next 60 days, I will have 2 gorgeous stepchildren. I will have new sister-in-laws and new cousin-in-laws and nieces and nephews. And I love how people are like, you don't marry the family, you marry the person. Well, we're in the South. You're going to have to get along with Mom and Daddy and Cousin Joey, even though, you know, bless it. And there's always that one uncle in the family that you have to be like, don't talk about the moon landing around him. Or mention Nancy Pelosi or taxes. Don't do it. Just don't do it. There's always that one uncle in every family where you have to apologize for him and be like, he's just like that. You know? But here's kind of what I'm thinking. Me and Sean were talking about it. We're going to get married kind of... Nobody that y'all know. I'm just saying that everybody's got that family member that you're like, you have to kind of give a disclaimer about before you take them around like other people that aren't in your family. And it's usually somebody that's like sitting on their porch with a shotgun waiting for somebody to pull up in the driveway. You know, I mean, it's the South. Between the squirrels and the starlings and the blue jays, the squirrel is just sitting there having his breakfast. He's fine. But that blue jay's mad at him. Can you hear it? But no, back to the topic at hand. Everybody's like, why don't you dress up? Why don't you throw on a coat of lipstick? Mostly when I say, people are like, that's my mother going, why don't you throw on some lipstick? I will when I'm going somewhere. But right now I'm sitting here at the house. I can't be like my granny and just wear my hair and makeup all the time, wait for something to happen. You know, makeup's expensive. I'm all about enhancing your natural beauty. I'm not about caking it on like it's with a palette knife. I went to high school with a girl that I swear you could have taken with them Bob Ross knives and just right off her face. It's that thick. You know, the only makeup I have on today is the mascara that's still left over from me not getting it all last night. So, you know, I'm just a regular person. I just happen to sing country songs and tell jokes. And there's 40,000 people around to do it. I appreciate everybody getting to know each other in the comments. That's always awesome. We do have 5 or 6 little employees that make sure we don't have any spammers, because we always get one creeper that's like, if you would be so kind as to send me a friend request, your profile is so interesting and you're so beautiful. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't real. So, you know, we love that you all get together and visit, but if you are a bot and you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing, we will kick you right out like a raccoon in the hen house. That blue jay is not having it this morning. So, in summarization, ABC are dickheads to Donald Trump, which everybody knew it. That Terry Moran that got the chance to interview Trump, and he just basically showed his big ass. Some of y'all need to learn some respect. Even if you don't respect the man, respect the office. Because we dealt with Bumbling Joe and his back-ass woods answers for 4 years. He didn't know which way was up or how to get there on a set of stairs. And y'all want to pick on Trump because he's finally making everybody else be accountable for the money that they owe us. And everybody's like, well, he's crashing the economy. Well, yeah. The only way to set a bone is to break it. And we've been growing in a crooked direction for a long time. So, I'm not going to get political this morning, but for everybody who's standing with Ukraine and everybody who's standing with the protests and everybody who's standing with the immigrants, pack your suitcase and go with them. Simple as that. That, or open up your home and just let them stay with you like a foreign exchange student. But don't for 1 second get on your courthouse steps and tell me that I need to be doing something as an American that I ain't already, because I'm doing everything I can. We got enough shit to worry about here at home, including homeless vets and children that are starving to death without us worrying about another country that y'all can't find on a map. Time to take care of our own. Time to circle the wagons. Okay? It's the only thing I'm going to be political about this one, but y'all are showing your ass and you were raised better than that, and I'm your cigarette mom, and I'm telling you to straighten up. Don't make me take you outside. If you see a woman outside walking in a circle, pacing back and forth, smoking a Pall Mall, let her think about it. She's having a day. You can say what you want to about vapes. I'm a vape woman. I'm a vape mom. That's great. You cannot get the satisfaction out of a nicotine blueberry stick like you can out of a Marlboro menthol light. This gives you time to think about some shit. This gives you time to breathe through it and plan your actions. You hit that vape one time, you think you got it all figured out. You sure as hell don't. You just smell like a Yankee Candle, and then that makes me mad because I want to know who's got the hydrangeas, and they don't got none. They got one of them stupid little sticks. Smoke tobacco, die a slow, painful death like your grandparents did. Shit. I should have been a vet, but thing is I don't like having to put animals down. Had to do it, don't like it. I'd rather get things to live. I'm having a hard enough time keeping a green thumb and corn in the pantry. You know, like I don't think I need to be doing anything else for anybody else. But anyway, I'm just kind of pissed off that everybody, I mean, we're 120 days into this administration, and y'all are raising 10 kinds of hell. Can I remind you, 120 days into Biden's administration, he shut the entire world down and made us all wear masks for no fucking reason? Anybody remember that? Anybody remember that less than 100 days into Biden's administration, he shut the entire world down, including Broadway, including Disney World, including Nashville, and said it all stops here. No more fun for anybody. Put your mask on and go home. I think Trump's doing better by comparison just on that. At least we didn't have a worldwide epidemic where we had to wear a baby diaper across our nose that did nothing to prevent the death of others for 4 years. Fart sometime and see if you can still smell it through your underwear. Same fucking difference. Just so you know, because I am a Second Amendment following citizen, I'm not allowed to wear a mask and follow the Second Amendment at the same time, or else that's a felony. And if I'm wearing a gun and a mask, I'm not paying for shit. I'm here to rob you. So anyway, everybody can go quit smoking, quit bitching. There you go. Can you quit bitching? No? Probably not going to quit smoking. We've been fighting this fight for 10 years. Unless you're feeding me, fucking me, or funding me. Sorry. You start subscribing, I'll consider switching to a vape. But I have a daddy and you ain't him. And then my mother goes, well, don't cuss. Well, my comedy's not for children. Most comedy's not for children. Matter of fact, I don't know any comedians that specifically cater to children. Comedians are for the people who are tired of everything else and they want to say it, but they can't because they're going to lose their job or their home or their husband or their friends or their children. I'm there for you, baby. I'll say it. Tap me in. Got nothing to lose. Got a husband who, soon to be husband, who loves me, who worships the quicksand that I walk on. As long as he's happy, I'm happy. Everybody else can just eat fish heads, you know. But if you do agree with me and you think that the world is better off to be, honest with each other and love one another and let's fix our shit at home and let's hold each other accountable like we used to back in the 80s and 90s, then yeah. If you're going to sit in your support corner and cry about it like you're a butthurt snowflake, I don't have time for that. We're grown-ups. This is cigarette mom, meaning that we're sitting outside smoking about it. If you're old enough to smoke, you're old enough to get over it. And if you're letting your children under 18 watch this, I'm assuming that you're raising them the same way that I would. Otherwise, you wouldn't expose them to my kind of humor and brand. If you're not doing your job and you're tapping me in, then hashtag transparent. I'm there for you, baby. Got your back like a bra strap. But this week has been a week. We lost a turkey. We lost a Bainey. I got 4 new silkies. I got a marriage license. I got a wedding dress. Got 6 new raised beds in the garden. I got enough food to feed an army here in the next 6 months as soon as I can get it all to grow and taking these, things that I made. There's just bigger things that you can worry about without stirring up shit in somebody else's yard. They say vaping is worse than smoking. Everything's going to kill you. You might as well have fun with it. Don't do something that's going to affect everybody else. Don't be sticking needles up your arms and snorting shit up your nose and pawning your Grammy for more fentanyl. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's how you become a statistic / laughingstock. Don't do that. How about this? How about pick up a book? How about pick up a hobby? How about buy a chicken? That's plenty to keep you busy. You want to get your heart rate going in the morning? No need to do cocaine. Get out there and fight a Bainey rooster with a tennis racket. That'll get your blood going. You don't even need coffee. And yes, I got a good, handsome man. He's the most beautiful thing I've ever laid eyes on in real life. I love him. I don't know how I got so lucky. I don't know how I got so lucky. I prayed for it. I'm blessed. I'm not lucky. I prayed for that man. I've been praying to meet that man every single day of my life. I think he was always mine. He just didn't know it yet. And then when we met, we're like, there you are. I've been hollering at you over the intercom for 15 minutes. I've been out in the car. Then had 2 cigarettes. Get some corn. But I do. I love him. Oh, God. I mean, it's terrifying how much I love him. I've never loved a human as much as I love that man. Like, I don't even love myself as much as I love that man. And I think I'm the greatest thing that ever walked. I love him. I love him. I would die for that man. I'd kill for him, too. I love him. We are an unstoppable team together. We're building an empire. If you want to be a part of the game, come on with it. If you're going to do nothing but sit in the nosebleeds and bitch at us, no. When you go out to smoke, you can't get back in. So, be nice to people. You pissing on somebody else's candle ain't going to make yours shine any brighter. I don't know if you know that or not. But I wish for every single one of you what I have found. I'm 41 years old now. I'm fixing to be 42. I've had a life. I've been everywhere. Done everything. Seen it all, done it all, sang it all, wrote it all, been it all. And I have never met a man as wonderful as that one. Besides my daddy. But we're not in that part of Kentucky where you can pull that shit. Come on, get out of here. That's gross. So, I love him very, very much. And I'm very, very honored to be his wife. As soon as that day comes sometime in the next 2 months. So, in the meantime, I have a pretty dress. And I have all the necessary undergarments to hold my fat in. So I don't look like a caterpillar. So, it's cute. It's gray. It's actually silver. Kind of look like a Lombardi trophy. Haha. Well, I have to get off here and get busy with the rest of my day because it's now almost 9 o'clock and it's Friday, which means that everything I need to get done business-wise I need to do today before the weekend. It's also the Tays Valley area-wide yard sale this weekend. Apparently, there's big ones in Eleanor and Winfield and South Charleston and some places in Hurricane and Milton's got theirs on. I'm telling you, if you're on I-64 in West Virginia, from mile marker 28 all the way up to mile marker 58, if you get off and start roaming around St. Albans, Nitro, Winfield, Eleanor, yard sales for days. They've even listed the addresses of where the yard sales might be. And if I could get Sean Courtney to get out of bed right now, we'd go a day early. I don't need a thing, but you never know. Somebody else's trash might be my treasure. Same could be said about me. I mean, hell, I'm somebody's ex-wife, and Sean loves me. Don't count somebody out just because somebody thought that you weren't good enough. Their opinion don't matter. Don't listen to your critics. Listen to your fans. How about that? So anyway, if you do want to buy us a wedding present, we are taking Tractor Supply and Rural King gift cards. Or if you just want to throw a little jingle in the Venmo or PayPal, we much appreciate you and we'll consider you kindly and think of you often. But we are getting married. And rather than spend $100 a plate for a bunch of people to come and eat salmon patties and crudité, at our wedding, we just decided we're just going to get married and then we'll have a big party some other time. We don't know where we're going to get married yet, so it's sometime in the next 60 days. We're just prepping all the stuff necessary. Ring, check. Marriage license, check. Dress, check. Groom, check. It is Derby weekend in Kentucky, and I've been in Kentucky for 41 years. I've never once set foot at Churchill Downs. I don't really like horse racing. I don't like what they do to the horses. I don't like how they treat the jockeys. I don't like how they treat everybody else. You're betting all your hard-earned money and buying $10,000 worth of clothes to bet on an animal that's only going to run for 2 years. And then it's going to be turned into Elmer's Screwer jerky. I'm all for Kentucky's for horses. But to be completely honest, the three things that we're known the most for, horses and bourbon and basketball. I don't drink anymore. I don't watch horses. So I'm going for the other things that Kentucky's for. Bluegrass music, songwriter, storytelling, songbirds. I think I'm just representing Appalachia at this point. Straddling that line, But, anywho, if you want to keep up with everything that's going on, SarahBethTerry.com has the updates. You can subscribe if you want to keep up with the wedding plans, because I know that everybody kind of gets bored with me being happy all the time. So, I'll just make that for the people that pay me. And I'm just going to get busy with my day today and try to figure out when in the next 59 days that me and Sean Courtney can tie the knot and where we're going to do it and how we're going to do it and who's going to do it and who's going to be there. But as always, we're going to let you know first because, you're our family and you're friends. I'm so tired. I should probably go back here and take a nap, but I can't. Got too much to do. But whatever you're doing on this Friday, make sure you're having a big time and you're being safe and you're being nice to others. If you see a chance to make somebody else's day better than it is, do it. Smile at them. Pay them a compliment. Say hello. Starts with us. So, I love you, and I mean that, and there's no damn thing that you can do about it because it's not going to change my mind. I hope that you like me too, and I will see you again soon right here on my porch. And in the meantime, friends, remember, I'm Sarah Beth Terry, and you're not. Bye.